Now, sometimes people will say, do you think Catholics can be saved? And my answer is, I even think some Baptists can be saved.
I was wondering what your take was on how much power should the church hold, and then on like Catholicism and Orthodox, what kind of disproves how much power the church should hold in their...
When you say power, what do you mean by that?
As in like Catholics believing that you have to be part of the Catholic Church to...
Okay, well, Catholics have been shifting their view. You've probably heard the old joke, is the Pope Catholic? The answer is no. The current Pope is not Catholic. Okay, have you seen some of the things he's been saying lately? And even some Catholic apologists now are going, yeah, this has gone too far. Okay. There was a reform in the Catholic Church a number of years ago called Vatican II. And in Vatican II, they said people who are believers in Jesus, who are not Catholics, according to them, are saved. They just call people like me separated brethren. Okay? Separated brethren. But I don't think that the Pope or the Catholic Church necessarily always speaks for Christianity. In fact, the difference between Catholics and Protestants, in my view anyway, is the difference of authority. Protestants think that our authority are the scriptures. It's something called sola scriptura. It doesn't mean you get everything you know from the scriptures. It means that when it comes to faith and practice, the scriptures are sufficient, and we don't have to add popes, church tradition, early church fathers, church councils to the scriptures. That's what sola scriptura really means. And I agree with that. But I don't get all my information from the Bible, neither do you, right? Where are the times tables in the Bible? They're not there, right? Most of what you know is not from the Bible. The Bible was written to make you wise unto salvation, according to 2 Timothy 3. In other words, it's written so you can know who God is and how you can get saved and sanctified. It's not there to tell you everything about everything. All right? So I think the right view is the Protestant view, that the scriptures are our authority. Now we have to interpret the Bible, of course, and Catholics will say, well, we've got the Pope to interpret the Bible for us, to which I respond, well, now I got to interpret what the Pope says. Right? You're not helping me here, okay? You always have to interpret what somebody says, whether it's the Bible or the Pope. So I think that the Protestant view is correct, and I think we ought to be following the scriptures. That's our ultimate authority. Now, sometimes people will say, do you think Catholics can be saved? And my answer is, I even think some Baptists can be saved. Okay? Because it's not where you go to church that gets you saved. It's whether or not you've accepted the free gift of what Christ has done. All right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Tucker.